So you're thinking about moving to or investing in the United States. Well, how much money are you going to waste through the currency exchange? Check out this video as I go through those details. Hi there, my name is Simon Mashevich.
And my name is Louise Mashevich.
And we're from Purser Tax, helping you British people move to the United States, saving tax across the pond. But hark, you might be a property investor and you're looking to save tax in the UK. Don't worry, we have a solution for that, and it's called Optimize Accountants. So go check out that channel, and that should be appearing above my head right now. So why are we talking about the currency exchange? Well, of course, if you're moving or investing into the United States, you want to know, well, how much money am I going to get for my pound? Well, it changes over time, and this graph will show you exactly that. Right now, it's a great time to be thinking about converting sterling into US dollars because it is on the up, which means the more dollars you get for your pound, the more property you can buy.
But where do you go to get the very best currency exchange rates? Well, there are lots of options these days, including things like the post office, going into retail units that offer travel brokerage, perhaps even going to a high street bank. And also there's a plethora of online options now available to you. But which one is right for you? So what we've done is we've looked today, the 2nd of June 2021, at the rates available now. Now, bear in mind, we haven't picked on or chosen any organisation in particular. We've just applied a selection of options to bring to life the variability of rates you can get just today. So this first table really starts to bring to life those retail shops as well as banks and the access rates that you can get this moment. So HSBC, Barclays and the Post Office are all offering rates today of starting at 1.3 something. Now, when you look at the value, it looks a relatively small selection of options, 1.35 to 1.39. But let's scale that up now. Let's imagine you're going to go and transfer £100,000 into US dollars. It could result in a staggering difference that you get for your money. So if I take the best and the worst case scenarios just from our selection that we picked randomly today, you can see you could be better or worse off by nearly $4,000 just by picking the wrong organisation to exchange your sterling through.
And we have to really highlight this because I think when people talk about going abroad, they are full of excitement, full of gusto, enthusiasm, positive energy. And without realizing it, I mean, $4,000 on 100,000. I mean, let's run through some items that you can be buying for that $4,000. That's a kitchen refit, if you like, or cheap kitchen refit, but it's still kitchen refit. A nice watch, a nice bag for lady or the man. You've got a good down payment on a car just by doing this simple conversion, by just being a little bit more careful and not rushing in to making a real bad mistake. Would you agree with that?
I would. And if I look at it from an investor's perspective, that's potentially $4,000 less borrowings you need. Think about the interest you're going to save over that 15, 20, maybe even 30-year mortgage that you're going to run that money across. So massive difference. So if we're already making a massive difference to you, please hit that like button, press the subscribe button, and let us know any questions you have in the feedback down below.
Now, of course, you may be thinking, well, there's a lot more to it than meets the eye when I'm moving to the United States from the UK. And you would be absolutely right. That is why we have a tax consultation that you can book right now with myself and a CPA to help you understand what tax implications you'll have from both the UK and the US. Using the code YouTube25, you can get a 25% discount from that tax consultation. You can book it right now, upload your questions, and be comforted that you'll have a tax solution within just 2 weeks. So the alternative, Louise, is instead of going to the high streets, you can do something which is technologically more advanced, and that is using the www and using two different organizations. The first one is Wise. It used to be called TransferWise, but now it's called Wise. And the second is MoneyCorp. Now, if you remember from what Louise was sharing with you earlier, that the two rates I'm showing you now is much better than the high street banks. And again, we are not trying to say that these institutions or organizations are bad. Okay, we are just giving you some highlight of what rates you can get today. What I want to emphasize is that they do change by organization, by every single day. So please bear in mind, we are talking about today and today only. Now, when we look at this particular transaction, it is easy for you to use the online platforms, set up an account, as Louise said, so you do need to get these timings right. If you know that you're moving to the US, or indeed another country, to be honest, but if you're moving to another country, then you want to make sure you get these accounts set up in good time. Please do not wait too long and then miss out on the opportunity for getting those good rates. So again, what I want to do is highlight the fact that if you use a high street bank, and again, at this point, as Louise mentioned, we're looking at HSBC. HSBC is not the worst, it's not the best, okay? We are just giving you a spot rate difference. There are many to choose from, but let's not waste our video time on that. But if you compare HSBC to MoneyCorp, for instance, on $100,000, you're nearly saving $6,000. Just to emphasize, $6,000. That's a lot. I mean, that's your flight to America paid for just with the currency exchange.
Well, that's 2 handbags now, Simon.
It is 2 handbags for me, none for Louise. Absolutely right. So you do have to bear in mind what you're doing with this. And that really goes on to our final point, Louise.
So I'd say, to sum it all up, there are 3 things that really, when you're looking to exchange large amounts of money or money regularly, these are the things to consider. The first is always shop around. Look at the high street, look at online services, and see which gives you the very best result for what you're looking to achieve. Then the second thing to really think about is to plan very effectively. Some of the online services, never mind the banks, will require you to go through perhaps a relatively lengthy application process. So waiting until the rate is at the perfect rate, only then to reach out to someone like TransferWise, or Wise as it's now called, or MoneyCorp, may be too late, and you'll miss out on that amazing deal. But do time it right, watch the market, and only commit yourself when you are absolutely satisfied the rate that you're about to get will make you happy and be satisfied you've got the outcome you wanted. And then once you have got those 2 things in place, act, and act promptly. The rates change second by second, minute by minute, and those spot rates we've already shared have probably already died and gone, even though they were only taken from the market perhaps an hour or so ago. So do act quickly and make sure that you are ready to act with the money that you're going to transfer, able and available to you to hand on to the exchange partner. And talking about acting promptly, if you like what you've seen so far, please hit that like button, press the subscribe, and any questions or comments you have, please share them down below. We will look at them and respond to them as well.
So until the next time, my name is Simon Misiewicz.
And I'm Louise Misiewicz.
And we'll see you in the next video.